Hi guys, welcome back. It's English time. Okay, the title of our lesson today is Work Hard for a Good Cause. I will repeat, work hard for a good cause. So now, before we start with our story, let's have first our spelling word. Number one is brass. Can you please read? Correct. Now let us spell it. B-R-A-S-S, brass. Very good. What is the meaning of this one? The meaning is a metal made of copper and zinc. Can you please read the meaning? Go. Very good. Now let's go to number two. Number two is betel nut. Can you please say it? Correct. Let us spell Betelnut. Betel nut. Very good. Now let us see what is the meaning of betel nut. A seed of an areca palm chewed with betel leaf that causes a warm feeling. Oh, I want to taste this one. Okay, so can you please read the meaning of betel nut? Ready and read. Now let's go to third word. The third word is rattan. Can you say it? Very good. So let us spell rattan. R-A-T-T-A-N. Can you do it again? R-A-T-T-A-N. Rattan. A rattan is a thin, bendable stem of a palm used to make furniture. Now, let's go to the fourth word. The fourth word is alternating. Okay, so this one, alternating. So, let us spell the alternating. Alternating. Can you please do it? Ready? Go. Very good. The meaning of alternating is appearing one after the other repeatedly. Alternating. Okay, now let's go to number five. Kerchief. What is the number five? Please say it. Very good. Let us spell the kerchief. 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 Okay. The meaning of kerchief is a piece of cloth of fabric used to cover your head. Okay? Used to cover the head. Okay? So that is a kerchief. Now, let's have our story. Okay? Long ago, in the village of Bulawan, there lived a widow. Okay? A widow together with his only son, the Ginding. What is the name of the son? The Ginding. Oh, by the way, the title of this story is The Ginding and His Mother. Okay? Widow means she doesn't have spouse na, yung husband, okay? Wala na siyang asawa. They were very happy together. The son was kind to his mother. They made their living by growing rice on the mountainside and by hunting wild pig in the forest. So meron silang rice, meron din silang viand, yung pig. One evening, when their supply of meat was low, the boy said, "Mother, I am going to hunt pig in the morning. I wish you would prepare rice for me before daylight." So the widow rose early and cooked rice. At dawn, the Gingding left the house with his spear and dog. He went to the thick forest. He walked on and on, but no pig appeared. At last, when he had traveled far and the sun was hot, he sat down on a rock to rest and took out his brass box. to get a piece of betel nut. That is his box. He prepared the nut and left for chewing. And as he did so, he wondered why he was so unsuccessful that day. So he's wondering why I can't see any pig today. Suddenly, he heard his dog barking sharply. Ow! Gumanon yung dog. The ginding leaped up and ran toward the dog. As he drew near, he could see a fine large pig, all black, with its four legs which were white. He lifted his spear and took aim. But before he could throw, the pig started to run. And instead of going toward a water course, it ran straight up the mountain. The boy chased the pig, and when it stopped, he again took aim, but before he could throw, it ran on. Six times, the pig stopped, just long enough for the boy to take aim, and then he started on before he could throw. The seventh time, however, so it's the seventh time now. First try, second, and then seventh now. On the seventh time, however, it paused on the top of a large flat rock. And the boy succeeded in killing the pig. He tied its legs there together with a piece of rattan and was about to start for home with a pig on his back when, to his surprise, a door in the large stone opened and a man stepped out. "Why have you killed my master's pig?" asked the man. "I did not know that this pig belonged to anyone. I was hunting as often I could do, and when my dog found the pig, I helped him to catch it," replied the ginding. "Come in and see my sister, my sister, my master," said the man. The ginding followed into the stone where he found himself in a large room. The ceiling and the floor were covered with strange cloth that had seven wide straps of red alternating. So the color is red, white, okay? What with a like number of yellow stripes. Oh, may yellow then. When the master of the place appeared, his pants were of seven colors, as were also his jacket and kerchief, the kerchief there, about his head. The master of ordered betel nut, and when it was brought, they chewed together. So the two of them ate it. Then he called for wine. So may wine pa. It was brought in a jar so large that it had to be set on the ground under the house. And even then, the top came so high above the floor that they brought a seat for the ginding. It raised him just high enough to drink from the reed at the top of the jar. He drank 7 cups of wine. Then they ate rice and fish and talked together. The master did not blame the ginding for killing the pig. He only wished to make a brother of him. So they became friends. The ginding stayed 7 days in the stone. How many days? 7. At the end of that time, he said that he must return to his mother, who would be worried about him. Early morning of the following day, he left the strange house and went back home. So tomorrow we'll have our Q&A for this story. Okay, for the reflection, There are times that you cannot get right away the things that you want. So no matter how hard you try, do not lose and hope. Do not lose hope and keep on trying. Through perseverance, you will be able to achieve your goals and wishes. So for our English, the topic is linking verbs or be forms. What is our topic? Linking verbs or be forms. Linking verbs show connection between the subject and of the sentence and another word that describe the subject. So siya yung tulay, siya yung bridge. So the most linking verbs are the be verbs or verbs of saying. They do not express action, they tell what something is. So these are the linking verbs or be verbs. So first is am. It is used with the pronoun I. Okay? If you are using I, so the next word you are if you are going to use am, it should be after the pronoun I. Okay? It should be with the pronoun I. Okay, for example, I am happy to see you. So, I will be here and then am. Okay? Pwede rin namang if you are going to ask a question, am I happy? Okay? Am I going to leave you here? So, kapag question mark na, you're gonna use it in a question, dito na siya sa beginning. Okay? Is. It is used with singular noun. Singular means only one. Or pronoun. For example, Samuel. It's only one. Samuel is our classmate. Hi, Samuel. And then he. He is only one. It's pronoun. He is my cousin. Okay? Or that one. It is for is. Next, are. So if is used for singular, it's only one. Are is used for plural, two or more nouns or noun or pronoun. So for example, dogs. It's many, right? Dogs are very good pets. Next, they. If you use they, that it means they are many. So they are loyal animals. Next, for the is, and are, they are used in the present tense. So if you're gonna use only is, and are for the present tense. Remember, if you're doing it now, present. Okay, not past and not future. Okay, so was, it is the past form of am and is. Okay, so if you are done doing it, so you're gonna use was. If for it the change it exchanged to am and is. The ginding was kind to her mother. I was with her yesterday. So this one is past already. Were, it is the past form of are. Okay, if it is many, so you're gonna, and it's past already, so you are going to use were. They were happy living in the village. The children were happy playing hopscotch in the yard. Okay, so that one is the linking verbs. Am, is, are. Am, is, are for present. Was for past tense if it is only one. And were for a past tense for two or more. So let us try. I blank, I is or I am youngest in the family. What is your answer? Ready? Think. Say it. Let's see if you are correct. The correct answer is am. Okay, next, number 2. She is she is or she am happy to have a new pet dog. Ready? Think. Please say your answer. The correct answer is. Who get the correct one? Very good. Next, number 3. My classmates, oh, it's many. My classmates is or are at the library. Ready? Think. Say it. Okay, the correct answer is are. Now, number 4, my teacher, it's only one. My teacher were at the canteen this morning. So we use was and were because it's already past. So, but it's only one. It's only one. Yung teacher lang. So what are you gonna use? Was or were? Ready? Think. Say it. The correct answer is was. Very good. Next, number 5. They was or were having a great time. So they means it's many. Okay, so what are you gonna use? Was or were? Ready? Think. Say it. The correct answer is were. They were having a great time. So now, please get your English book and open it on page 160. 160. 160. Okay? So you are going to underline your answer. The forest is or are thick. The forest is or are thick. It's only one. Forest is or are. Next, the master that the Gingding met blank kind. Master. It's only one master. Was or were. Next, number 3. The Ginding were surprised when a door in the large stone opened. So the Ginding is only, it's many or only one. So what are you gonna use? The Ginding is only one, right? So was or were. Was or were. Next, the master's pants, okay, pants are or were of 7 colors. Are or were of 7 colors. Next, the Ginding and master blank friends after they dined. Was or were. The Ginding and the master. Okay? Was or were. Next, are or is you amused by the story of the Ginding? Are you amused or is you amused? Okay, what is the correct one? The pronoun is you. Next, number 7. I blank happy with the story ending. I am or I was happy with the story ending. And number 8, the story blank very interesting. The story is or the story are. It's only one story. Is or are. Okay, so down part, letter B, you are going to write am, is, just choose one, are, was, or were to complete each sentence. So number 1, I blank in grade 2. So remember, I is used after if it is pronoun if it is I, what is the correct linking verbs? Now, number 2, K blank my best friend. K is only one. K blank my best friend, and it's present. Okay, it's present tense. It's happy. Next, number 3, we blank always together. We blank always together. It's many and it's present. Number 4, my classmates, okay, it's many, blank kind and polite. My classmates blank kind and polite. It's many. Next, number 5. Our teachers blank very kind. It's many again. The teachers. Our teachers blank very kind. Next, number 6. My brother blank in grade 4. Only one brother. My brother blank in grade 4. Okay, number 7. His best friend blank John. His best friend blank John. It's only one. Number 8. They blank at the park yesterday. So it's already past. So what are you gonna use? And it's they, madame. They, it's many. They blank at the park yesterday. Number 9, I blank with them at the park yesterday. It's only one and it's past tense. I blank with them at the park yesterday. It's past already. And the last one, John blank interested in basketball. John blank interested in basketball. Okay, then copy the spelling words in your spelling notebook, study for our quiz tomorrow, and take a picture of page 160 and send it in our class dojo. Thank you everyone and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.